Welcome to Dolphin Dive Daily, your go-to spot for everything Miami Dolphins. If you bleed aqua and orange, hit that subscribe button and join the pod. The NFL world has been buzzing with whispers and rumors lately, and the latest heat comes from the Miami Dolphins making a splash that could reshape their defense dramatically. Imagine this MAXX CROSBY, the relentless edge rusher known for wreaking havoc in the backfield, reportedly landing in Miami. Yes, you heard that right. This is more than just a casual rumor. Insiders suggest that Dolphins general manager Chris Grier is opening the wallet wide, ready to offer a mega contract to bring CROSBY into the fold. The buzz started as a soft murmur but quickly turned into a roar after multiple sources hinted at talks between CROSBY's camp and the Dolphins brass. Could this be the blockbuster signing Miami has been eyeing given CROSBY's ferocity? And the Dolphins' ambition to elevate their defensive game, it seems like a perfect storm in the making. Miami fans are already dreaming of CROSBY terrorizing quarterbacks on the sun-soaked shores, transforming their defense into a nightmare for offenses across the league. This move, if it pans out, could mark a new era for the Dolphins and could send shockwaves through the AFC East and beyond. The salary details, too, are reportedly jaw-dropping, with Grier ready to break the bank to secure such a high-impact player. But will CROSBY bite? That's the million-dollar question, fueling conversations in every NFL circle right now. There's been a growing sense of urgency around Miami's defensive needs, and MAXX CROSBY fits that bill perfectly. His combination of speed, power, and relentless pursuit makes him one of the most coveted edge rushers in the league. The Dolphins, after several seasons of solid but unspectacular defensive performances, appear ready to push their chips to the center of the table. The chatter suggests that Chris Grier's front office isn't messing around this offseason. They see CROSBY as the missing piece to build a dominant defensive front, one capable of pressuring quarterbacks consistently and turning the tide in high-stakes games. The mega salary offer reportedly on the table isn't just about money. It's a clear message to the rest of the league. Miami is serious about winning now. Sources close to the negotiation process indicate that Grier has put forward a deal that could rival or even surpass some of the highest contracts ever given to defensive players. If CROSBY signs, it will not only boost Miami's defensive capabilities, but also send a clear signal that the Dolphins are contenders ready to challenge the established powers of the NFL. What's particularly intriguing about this situation is the timing. MAXX CROSBY's contract negotiations have been a hot topic throughout the offseason, with several teams circling. Yet Miami's sudden and aggressive approach has turned heads and injected excitement into a market that seemed to be settling. Chris Grier's willingness to open the financial floodgates adds another layer of drama. The Dolphins have always been a team with ambitious owners and management, but this rumored mega contract offer could be the boldest move in recent franchise history. It shows a commitment not just to adding talent, but to changing the team's identity. From the locker room to the fans, there's palpable anticipation. Could CROSBY be the catalyst for a defensive revolution in Miami? The ripple effect could impact not only Miami's roster construction, but also the dynamics of player negotiations league-wide. If the Dolphins secure CROSBY, expect other teams to follow suit, pushing the boundaries of what defensive players can command in today's NFL salary landscape. On the field, MAXX CROSBY's presence would be transformative for the Dolphins' defense. His ability to disrupt plays, sack quarterbacks, and force turnovers makes him an invaluable asset. Rumors suggest that Miami's defensive coordinator is already drawing up schemes designed to maximize CROSBY's unique skill set. This could mean an aggressive, high-pressure defense that keeps opposing offenses off balance week after week. Miami's defense has shown flashes of potential, but has often lacked that one elite player who can shift momentum in a single play. CROSBY, known for his relentless motor and knack for making game-changing plays, fits that mold perfectly. The mega salary offer rumored to be on the table would not just buy talent, it would buy leadership and a competitive edge. The Dolphins fan base, hungry for a return to prominence, has reacted to these rumors with enthusiasm, imagining a team that can finally compete with the heavy hitters of the league. The buzz around CROSBY in Miami is not just about the money. It's about the hope of something bigger brewing in the Sunshine State. Behind the scenes, the negotiation process has reportedly been intense, with both Crosby's camp and the Dolphins front office engaging in a tug-of-war that could redefine the franchise's future. While the Dolphins are said to be prepared to offer a mega contract, sources hint at Crosby's demand for guaranteed money and contract length playing a pivotal role in the final decision. The complexity of NFL contracts with bonuses, incentives, and cap hits means these talks are far from straightforward. Yet the very fact that Miami is in serious discussions signals a shift in their approach to building a championship-caliber team. Chris Grier's strategy appears to be clear secure. The best defensive talent available no matter the cost. This rumored deal has also stirred up conversations about the Dolphins' salary cap flexibility and how they plan to structure their roster moving forward. If Crosby is indeed signed, Miami will have to balance its books carefully while assembling a supporting cast capable of turning their defense into a dominant force. The ripple effects of this potential signing extend beyond just Miami's borders. MAXX Crosby landing in Miami could shake up the entire AFC East division. Rival teams like the Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, and New York Jets will have to recalibrate their strategies, knowing that the Dolphins now boast one of the fiercest pass rushers in the league. The mega contract rumored to be on the table not only elevates Crosby's status, but also raises the stakes for other edge rushers in the free agent market. This domino effect might lead to a salary arms race, with teams scrambling to retain or attract defensive stars. The ripple effect could also influence the draft and trade market as teams look for complementary pieces to counter Miami's newfound firepower. The Dolphins' move could signify a new era of aggressive roster building in the AFC East, promising even more intense and thrilling matchups in the years to come. Rumors also suggest that MAXX Crosby is drawn to Miami's culture and vision for the future. Beyond the mega salary offer, insiders say that the Dolphins have pitched a compelling narrative of a team on the rise with young talent and an energized fan base ready to support a winning franchise. Crosby reportedly values not only the financial aspects, but also the opportunity to be a cornerstone player in a defense poised for success. The allure of Miami's climate, vibrant city life, and the chance to make a lasting impact seem to be tipping the scales in favor of a deal. This aspect adds a human element to the negotiations as the player's personal preferences and lifestyle choices come into play alongside contract terms. If Crosby embraces the Dolphins' vision, this could lead to a mutually beneficial partnership, where both player and team elevate each other to new heights in the NFL landscape. Financially, the rumored mega salary is turning heads across the league. Chris Grier's willingness to invest heavily in MAXX Crosby sends a clear message about the Dolphins' priorities and ambition. The details, though still under wraps, reportedly include a mix of guaranteed money signing bonuses and performance incentives designed to reward Crosby's impact on the field. Such a contract could set a new benchmark for defensive players, altering market expectations and influencing future negotiations for top-tier talent. The Dolphins' financial gamble could pay off handsomely if Crosby lives up to the hype and transforms their defense into a dominant unit. However, it also carries risk as hefty contracts can limit flexibility in building a well-rounded roster. This rumored mega contract is a high-stakes move that could either propel the Dolphins into championship contention or challenge their ability to maintain balance in the long term. Still with us, then show some love. Hit that like button and let us know in the comments what's your take on the Fins this week. Fans and analysts alike are dissecting every piece of news related to this potential signing, with social media erupting in speculation and excitement. The notion of MAXX Crosby donning the Dolphins' aqua and orange jersey has sparked debates about the team's prospects, defensive rankings, and playoff chances. Some see this as the missing ingredient Miami needed to break through in a highly competitive league, while others caution about the financial and strategic implications of such a massive investment. Yet the consistent theme is that this rumor has reignited hope and passion among the Dolphins faithful. It's not just about a player, it's about a symbol of the franchise's intent and a potential turning point in their NFL journey. As the offseason progresses, all eyes will be on Miami, waiting to see if this mega deal crosses the finish line and sets the stage for an electrifying season ahead. The coaching staff's reaction to these rumors has been another focal point of discussion. Speculation suggests that Miami's defensive coaches are thrilled at the prospect of adding a game changer like CROSBY to their ranks. His skill set aligns perfectly with their defensive philosophy, which emphasizes aggressive pass rush and disruption. Sources claim that plans are already underway to integrate CROSBY into Miami's defensive schemes, potentially transforming their approach to games. This excitement extends beyond the coaches to players who reportedly view CROSBY as a leader who could elevate the entire defense's performance. The locker room dynamics might shift positively with the addition of such a high-profile talent fostering competitiveness and camaraderie. The ripple effects on team morale and culture could be profound, turning whispers of a mega contract into a catalyst for organizational growth and success. Looking ahead, the broader NFL landscape will be watching closely as this rumor unfolds. If MAXX CROSBY officially signs with the Dolphins, it could mark one of the most significant free agent moves of the offseason, reshaping power dynamics and player market trends. The mega salary offer sets a precedent, highlighting the increasing value placed on elite defensive players in the modern NFL. Teams across the league will analyze Miami's strategy, weighing the risks and rewards of investing heavily in single impact players versus building through the draft and depth. This potential signing encapsulates the high-stakes nature of NFL roster building, where vision, money, and timing converge. For the Dolphins, it could mean entering a new chapter of competitiveness and excitement, energizing their fan base and altering the trajectory of their franchise for years to come. The rumor, whether it becomes reality or not, has already stirred the pot in fascinating ways. In the final analysis, the MAXX CROSBY to Dolphins rumor embodies the drama and intrigue that make NFL offseason stories so captivating. Chris Grier's rumored mega salary offer speaks to a bold, ambitious approach to team building, aiming to fast-track Miami's rise in the league. CROSBY's potential move represents more than a contract. It's a statement of intent and a possible turning point. The rumors alone have sparked conversations about salary cap strategy, team culture, divisional rivalry, and the evolving value of defensive superstars. As the situation continues to develop, all eyes remain fixed on Miami, waiting for confirmation and anticipating the impact this signing could have on the NFL landscape. Whether CROSBY ends up in the aqua and orange or elsewhere, this saga highlights the ever-evolving nature of the league and the relentless pursuit of greatness that defines professional football. It's the kind of story that fans and analysts will be dissecting for months, a true off-season blockbuster in the making. That's a wrap for today's dive. If you're loving the content, share it with a fellow Dolphins fan, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a splash. Fins up.